Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys how my finger got cut off. As you can see, the tip of my middle finger on my left hand is missing, and it's been missing for 19 years. Yeah, I had to do the math because my finger got cut off when I was 2 years old. I was very, very young. I was a little baby. And yeah, so I'm gonna be telling y'all how this happened to me. I was just talking to my boyfriend the other day and I was joking, but I was like, I'm gonna make a video about how my finger got cut off, because whenever I get proposed to, I do not want my moment to be taken away by people asking me 1,000 questions. Like, I want them to be like, oh my god, I didn't know her finger was gone, or what happened, or this. Like, I'm just gonna send y'all the link to this video. So whoever got questions, I'm pretty sure it'll be a while from now, a long time from now before I get engaged, but still, let's get into it. So when I was 2, my finger got cut off. I was at my grandparents' house. It was me, my sister, and my cousin, Kiki. So Malik's mom. That y'all probably seen him in a few videos of mine. So my mom was actually at the store when my finger got cut off, but we was outside of my grandparents' house. My granddaddy had an exercise bike. You know, the bikes that don't move. Yeah, they're strictly for exercise. He had it outside. So we were playing with it or whatever. Don't ask us why we was playing with an exercise bike. Honestly, I was just doing what I seen them do. Because at the time I was 2, my sister was 6, and my cousin was 8. Yeah. So yeah, and it wasn't like they needed to be watching us, because they knew, like, that we knew not to do nothing crazy. Obviously not me, because, you know, but they didn't have to, like, have binoculars watching us, because we pretty much knew what the rules were, but they did keep an eye out on us. So this is how it was set up. I'm gonna get into the details of how I lost my fingers. I'm trying not to make it too graphic for people who, you know. And the first question I get asked a lot is, do I remember it? You guys, anytime anything traumatic happens to you, you're gonna remember it. It doesn't matter what age. I feel like it doesn't matter what age. If I can remember this and this happened to me when I was 2, I feel like at any age you remember anything that's traumatic that happened to you. But anyway, so my cousin and my sister would take turns getting on the bike and pedaling really fast, and then the other one would spin the wheel while the other one is pedaling, right? I'm trying to paint the picture of what was going on. So my sister would be on the bike, and then my cousin would be doing the wheel like this, spinning it real fast, and then they would take turns. So I thought that I was gonna spin the wheel too. Mind you, I'm only 2. So I was trying to do what I seen them do, and I put my hand in the wrong place. You know the part where the handlebars connect with the wheel? I stuck my hand inside of there, and it snipped my finger off. And everybody was so panicking. This is another question people ask me. Did you cry? Of course. Like, why? Like, these are some of the things that people ask you, and you be like, are you stupid? Like, did you just ask me that? Like, yeah, I cried, y'all. If somebody cut off your finger right now, you would cry. Just putting that out there. Don't ask nobody questions like that. But anyway, so I was crying. So I was crying. They took me into my grandparents' house. My grandma was like about to have a heart attack, literally. Like, she was about to lose it, because it didn't take much to trigger my grandmother, like, getting upset, like, especially like my finger. Like, of course she just started panicking, and then she wrapped my hand up in a towel, and they called the police. And guys, my finger could have been saved, but it took them too long to get there, and by that time it was already detached, and, you know, the blood wasn't circulating anymore, so they didn't have many options to save my finger. But yeah, my granddaddy was so mad that he went and destroyed the exercise bike. I don't ask me why. That was just his way of coping with it, I guess. So yeah, he went and just destroyed the bike, And when my mama got back, oh my God, like just imagine you leaving your mom's house and you leave your child there, and then when you come back, they don't have a finger no more. Yeah, like my mama was just super, super all over the place. Like she was just, oh my God, like soon as she hit the door, she was like, oh my God, because they called her and, let her know what happened. So soon as she, she was like stressed out. So they took me to the hospital, and by the time we got down there to the hospital, I was okay. Like, I guess I had the instant, oh my God, had went away, and I was still in pain, but it wasn't like I was hysterically crying like I was before. And they called my dad down there, and my dad was blaming my mama for it. He like, you should have been watching them. You should have been this. And my mom was like, you know that they play at my mama's house all the time, and I wasn't there, and this and that. Like, so they was going back and forth. And I guess he was trying to put the blame on somebody because he wasn't there. So he just trying to figure out how did this happen, blah, blah, blah. So, and my mama said that I was playing patty cake with my auntie. I don't remember this part. But, she said at this point when they was arguing, I was playing patty cake with my auntie. I was dressed out already, ready to go back, get my stitches and stuff. And I was like, I was telling them, don't fight. Like, it's okay. I'm okay. And, my mom was just crying, like, just crying. So, so yeah, by the time I got back there, the doctor gave my mom 2 options to save my finger. Like, it was ridiculous. One of the options was to cut off my toe, my middle toe, the toe that's next to the big toe, and sew it to my hand. My mama said, so when my baby get ready to wear sandals, she's not gonna be able to wear her sandals because you thinking about cutting off her toe, and that's putting in more like putting her through more stress. She already had her finger cut off. That doesn't make any sense. So you can imagine the word she used. But and then the second option was to attach some leeches to so just say, like, just imagine this is my finger and this is the part that's hanging. They wanted to attach some leeches to the part that was hanging, and have them, because leeches, they suck your blood, and they was thinking that they could get the blood recirculating back into the other part that was already dead and done. But there was a possibility that I could bleed to death, and my mom did not want to take that risk at all. It wasn't that serious. She was just like, don't worry about it, just cut it off, stitch it up, because it's not that serious. I'm not going to risk her life, and I'm not going to cut her toe off for yeah, for that. It's okay, she'll be okay. I'm not gonna put her through any more stress about it. So after that, I had to go back and get some checkups. They was checking to see if my finger was healing fine, and I had to wear this cast. If I could find a picture, I would insert it of me wearing my little cast. I was so cute, and I got treated like a little princess. I got all the special attention that I wanted. And you guys, I just want to say this. When I was younger, it was hard for me to deal with not having a finger. I felt like it held me back, and I was very, oh my God, why can't everybody else have all 10 of their fingers? Why don't I have, I went through that phase where I was like really ashamed of not having my finger. And I partly because I did not know who I was yet. I was still growing into a person. I was in elementary school when I felt like this, so you could just imagine. And kids are very, very cruel. Like, kids don't have no, like, a kid would say anything. Like, they don't, even to grown people, they don't care. So just imagine, like, when they saw my finger, they like, ew, like, you know what I'm saying? So that made me feel some type of way, and it made me very, very self-conscious about my finger. And I thought, oh my God, I'm never gonna get married. I don't know why I was thinking about this in elementary school. Don't ask me why I was thinking about getting married in elementary school. But I thought that no one was ever gonna like me because I only had 9 fingernails. So, and yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm very open, obviously, about not having my finger now, and I feel like it makes me different. It gives me a story to tell. And nobody that I've ever talked to asked me about my finger, like, or thought it was weird, or, well, I did have one person say something slick, but we wasn't talking. But anyway, so yeah, and yeah, I do still get my nails done. All 9 of them, I get them done. They're not done now. Please don't judge me. It look like I've been doing construction. I'm gonna get my nails done soon. I have not had my nails done in almost a year. I gave them a break. But yeah, I do still get my nails done. When I get my nails done, they ask me sometimes like, what happened, baby? What happened? You know? And sometimes they don't. But whenever they do, I just tell them, you know, my finger got cut off by an exercise bike when I was 2. That's like, whenever somebody asks me what happened, I just break it down like that. My finger got cut off in the exercise bike when I was 2. Boom. Yeah, I used to be very self-conscious about it. I remember one time in gym when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, we had to do those fitness tests that they have now ruled out, and they say that it's child cruelty, and I'm gonna need my money, Georgia or whoever I need to see to get my money. I need it since it's cruel. We all had to go through it. But anyway, it was those fitness tests. I can't remember what was the name of them. But basically, I had to do some push-ups. I kept holding this hand like this, so nobody could see my finger. Because the whole class was like, the whole class watches you do the fitness test. You know, especially when you're doing push-ups, because your coach has to watch you, see how many you do. So it's only one child that can go at a time. So everybody was watching me. Okay, so yeah, he was very, very mean, and he kept saying, flatten your hands out, flatten your hands out. And I just felt myself about to cry. Like, I was legit about to cry. And because he wouldn't let me finish my push-ups without me flattening my hands out. And I didn't want to just scream and say, hey, my finger is cut off. I don't want everybody to see that my finger's cut off, because then the whole rest of the day everybody was going to be trying to figure out what happened to my finger, or be looking, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I got up, I walked over to him, and I was like, I didn't say nothing. I just showed him my hand, and he was like, okay, you can go back to doing them how you was doing them. And but I didn't understand why he kept hassling me like that. And I understand he didn't know that my finger was cut off, or that I was ashamed that my finger was cut off. But why would, you know, I'm not doing it to be malicious. It's just, like, my finger is gone, and I didn't want everybody to know. But yeah, after that, when I got to high school, like, a lot more people knew about it. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like I said, I had, you know, I grew into myself, and I knew that it was a part of me. So yeah, I'm not ashamed of it, you guys. My finger is gone. A lot of people, you might not have noticed it in my videos. Not that I'm trying to hide it, but a lot of people just don't pay attention to people's fingers, because we automatically assume everybody got all their fingers. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!